this lead will start shrinking even further.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Paul outside. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Irving with the steal. Throws it up high. Cleveland gets it back. Kicks it out to Love. In the corner, Irving with it. Paul with the steal. Tipped away. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. James, the pass to Irving. The drive by LeBron. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Crawford, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. James against Jordan. The drive by James. Smith kicks to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Poked away. Mozgov with it. Chris Paul covering. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for. Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Shumpert, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. For 3, Smith. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Paul with the 3. And Shumpert pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 14. J.R. Smith on the wing, defended by Griffin. The drive by Shumpert. Here's Smith. Gets a very good look and converts. Smith's got 15.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The feed to Johnson. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. The pass to Griffin. And the jam by J.R. Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Clippers trail by 18. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Paul against Smith. From outside the arc, Redick with the rebound.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Johnson dishes to Redick. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Redick's got 10 points in the game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. Feeds to Dellavedova. Smith against Johnson. Fires the three. And it's J.R. Smith with the three. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And it would have counted had it. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And Mbah a Moute kicks to Rivers. Clippers moving the ball around. Green dishes to Mbah a Moute. And stolen by Love. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving in at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Shumpert against Crawford. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Clippers making a change here. Pierce is checked in.
Paul Pierce.
Clippers trail by 20. Here's Rivers. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Austin Rivers traded to the Clippers last year. A change of scenery did him well, and he was comfortable coming off the bench.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, he seemed to get steady playing time, and that's what he needed most. And also, he wasn't defined by a position. They were able to find a niche role for him to play in.
And, you know, the role for Rivers last season was that of a bench scorer. I mean, not sure if he'll ever be a starter, but he can be a part of a winning basketball team with his skill set.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And with the trade last season, Rivers became the first son ever to play for his father. His dad, of course, being Doc Rivers.
Love outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the inside, here's Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
With the pass.
Rivers kicks to Jordan. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Chris Paul's checked in for Rivers.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Chris Paul.
It's Pierce on the wing. James covering. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Paul with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Pierce. Good D by Irving.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Jordan the pass to Paul. Fires from the wing. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Paul.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
That's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Dishes it to Mba Amuta. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Cleveland leading by 15. LeBron drives in. Pierce against Irving. Five on the clock. Here's the 3. Paul grabs the board. Clippers trail by 15. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for the Clippers. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James in a strong finish with 2 hands.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
To the paint. The drive by Thompson.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And he's good on the second. Clippers trail by 14. Paul goes in. And the rejection by Love.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for LeBron James. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Here's Los Angeles now. 17-point game. Inside, they kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. For 3, Mozgov grabs the board. Smith. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this.
LeBron.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to